18, he stood 6'4", but weighed a skeletal 113 pounds. And then his life took a strange turn. He spent a year in Uzbekistan with his parents, isolated, disconnected, and somewhere in that year, he made a decision. He wouldn't be the skinny kid anymore. So when he came back to the US, he vowed to transform his body, and he went all in, training 7 days a week without a rest day, abandoning college plans, taking a job purely to fund the lifestyle, and posting online on the side.
Hi, I'm John. I'm 18. I've been training seriously for about a month and a half and dieting.
And it worked. People started noticing. The videos started spreading. I actually believe John is the best thing since Ziz. He brings great humor along with aesthetics from the gods. Mirren, thanks for the motivation, bruh. John had the perfect formula: humor, honesty, and an aesthetic that felt unreal.
I started social media.
The same no-filter personality came with a problem. He didn't know when to hold back. Because behind the jokes, John's lifestyle revolved around drugs and steroid use. And eventually, it started taking from him. After John posted his cycle online, Derek from More Plates, More Dates made a video calling out the dosages because they weren't just aggressive, they were alarming.
Using a milligram of Arimidex every other day, like that's a fucking hefty amount of Arimidex. That's like a drying out for the stage dose of Arimidex almost. So I don't really know, like to me that seems like overkill if you're already using 500 milligrams of Masteron.
And by that point, John was already fading from social media while still living the same unhealthy lifestyle behind the scenes.
Job party fucking days and days and days. Yeah. 9 days in a row, bro. I slept maybe like 2 of those nights, bro.
Then in November 2024, the bad news hit.
He quite literally has formed clubbing on his toes. That is this is something that's been developing for months, if not years.
His heart was functioning at a terrifying 15% capacity. With a diagnosis of congestive heart failure, John was suddenly watching everything he built collapse in real time. In an Instagram post, John explained what happened. Ended up hospitalized for 2 weeks as the doctors treated my congestive heart failure. I was weighing 220 pounds from 185-ish, 35 to 40 pounds of water retention. Since then, I've been sober pretty much, but while going through withdrawals and psychosis. I've been jailed once and held in the mental hospital twice. And later updates were even more sobering. His physique showed how much muscle he'd lost. Even though a lot of this was self-inflicted, fans still couldn't help but feel for the guy they once looked to for inspiration. Normally, I don't give a fuck about influencers, but one of his OG 2015 transformation videos is what partly inspired me to work out and make a change. So I actually wish him the best, even if he has only himself to blame for his predicament.